Okay, sorry for the moving. Last time I had this upside down. Let me see if it is still upside down. But I have to go find it first. So I know there's probably nobody there, but for the people watching on replay. All right. I can't find anything yet. Hang on if you are there. Let me see. I could have had that ready. Okay. Okay, are we not upside down? Although, hello, everybody's here before I'm even ready. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Rhonda. Am I up? Ooh, got to turn off my volume. Oh, Carrie, did you like the enamel dot storage? I love how it's stored. Hi, Justine. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Sherry. Oh, everybody's watching my enamel dot storage. Good. Let me know what you guys think. I absolutely love it. And hi, Tracy. Hi, Eve. Hi, Carrie or Kari. Yeah, good. I'm glad you guys love it. It's so nice to be able to dig, and it's like a lot quicker. Let me get things out of the way. It's funny because I get this all set up, and then when I go live, it's like this shelf here is in the way. But all right, I gotta get situated now that wanted to make sure the video was good. Okay. Yay, Barbara, I'm glad you found it too. Oh, no, no problem, Michelle. I couldn't find me either. Sorry if this stuff here is annoying. I'll try to move some of it. I ordered a new phone holder for doing these videos. Hi, Tina. Glad you could join. Ooh, this is here, but I might use this in the live today. I'm going to try something different today. Okay, I'm going to move my camera just a hair, so close your eyes, everybody. Sorry, that was shaking. I just wanted to and see if it did any good. Oh, good. It got that little shelf part out of the way. So, Joystein, you missed the enamel dot storage. I did share it. It is an older video of mine. It is, it's just called New Enamel Dot Storage, I think. But I uploaded the links on the My Little Scrapbook Store Facebook page. Michelle had asked me to last week, and I forgot until today. So Rachel says hi, Tina. Tina says hi, Rachel. Oh, Wendy, no, you didn't miss it. You are here again. I almost missed it. My clock on my wall is a few minutes behind, and I always forget that, so I had to hurry. I'll just give it a couple minutes. I pulled out a bunch of stuff from, of course, Doodlebug, who's surprised. So from like a few of their different winter collections. I pulled from Frosty Friends, which is 2014. Wow, didn't realize. I pulled out from their newest one, which you guys might have seen me do a ton of videos on. What is this one called? Winter Wonderland. Yep, 2019. Yes, I use Doodle Pops sometimes, not all the time. I'm kind of getting into them a little more, but, and then I also pulled from Polar Pals, which was 2015. I was curious to know what they were going to do for this year, because they haven't released any fall or winter or Christmas collections, and they don't always do everything, so I was curious. Sorry, my computer's way in the way, but my phone is just over a little bit too much. Sorry for my squeaky chair too. I can't, I haven't bought a new one yet. Okay, so what I did was I was thinking these trees and maybe some of the snowmen, they have a little color, but that's okay. Maybe some of these borders. That one's white and gray. I'm definitely going to do some like gray silver stuff I'll talk about in a minute. There's like a little fox and a little polar bear. And then again, some fox, some polar bears, maybe snowmen, but I don't want to bring in a lot of color. So, you know, going for the white challenge. And then there is all these, which that's a great stripe. Oh, there's a black enamel dot. I'll put that right up there. So this one I really like. It might be a little too gray for me though. For what I was thinking, I'm not sure. This is from Winter Wonderland, but it has, can you guys see the little shapes in there? Here's another sticker sheet. I was thinking there's a snowflake, this really cute little seal, which I'm mentioning the Doodle Pops. Oh, thank you. It's white, so I had to go for the white, right? The white challenge. Made my nails white. I do have Doodle Pops here, tiny bit of little color, some little heart ones. I pulled these from the Winter Wonderland. I'm not sure if I'll use them, but they're little acetate from their bag of... Oh, yay! My mom is here and she figured out how to comment this time. She's been watching, but she hasn't been able to comment. So I'm glad you could comment. So again, snowmen, sprinkles. Oh, and these shapes, lily white snowflakes. 2015. So they're obviously yellowing a little bit, but I'm not going to count that. Then there was another border. This comes from one of the collections as well. My Little Scrapbook Store says hello to Heather's mom. So, and then this is a petite print, which you guys, I mentioned in my last video. I love their petite prints. So this is the Lily White Swiss Dot. This is kind of like the petite print, but it's kind of a little bit more, just a tiny blue, if you can tell next to it, the little tiny dots. So this was from Polar Pals. Isn't that cute? And then this one, I'm trying to go super white here. White and gray and silver, I guess. So what I want to do though, ooh, look at that really neat backpack. That's a cute paper. I need to pull some of this stuff out and use it. All right. So what I'm doing, what I'm hoping to do, I'm a little more organized this time. I felt like I was kind of a mess last time, but I have 3 pictures of me and my daughter, and it was snowing. I don't know when. But, oh, here's one thing. I don't know if they're, hi, Darlene, welcome. I don't know if you guys are Shutterfly fans, but you used to order from, yeah, matching whites is tough. That's true. We'll just see. I'm going to play. Luckily, this is all Doodlebug, so it's all the same white. So that is, you know, stick with the same collection and it might be a little easier. And now I lost what I was saying. oh, Shutterfly fans. I think I like to order from the Shutterfly app. It's it's easier than trying to figure out doing it on the website, right? Unless you're if they're phone photos. So I figured out a hack. I think if you upload all your photos and crop them in the app and then put them in your cart, but then go online and pay for it, that they will put the date on the back. So if you like the date on the back and you like to use Shutterfly, I just got 2 different orders again today. That's funny because last week I went live and I got a Shutterfly order, but I thought I would kind of share that information. So if you want to know more, let me know. But Christine, no problem. We really haven't gotten started yet, but I'm going to do a single page again. Oh, Rhonda's holding a baby, so she can't comment much. That's okay. Aw, kiss the little baby for us. How sweet. Is it your granddaughter? Because she's adorable. Okay, so I think I'm going to do this one. And what I'm going to do is kind of a scene. Like, I am going to just trim this and do it on a white piece of paper because that's a cute background. So I'm going to go that on the top, these across the middle, and then something along the bottom. So I'm just kind of winging it. Hi from New Jersey, the Hen House. Do you want me to call you the Hen House? Or do you have a different name? I'm going to go a little bit bigger on this. I'm going 5 inches on this. Okay, I don't know about the bottom ones yet. Let me grab a piece of white cardstock. You'll have to forgive me if my brain doesn't work very well today because the roofers had to come fix the job they did very early this morning, so they woke me up. Okay, I'm going to glue this on here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of this modeling paint. Well, I guess it's a tacky when dry gel medium. Now I'm totally stealing this idea from Tisa. She used something else, but I just watched one of her YouTube videos, and she used some sticky paper with the Nuvo flakes. Henhouse or Laura. Okay. So I'm going to try that, and I'm going to do this hoping that it dries on time so that it will show up. I feel like my chair's being extra squeaky today. So first things first, let's get this glued down, and I'm going to get this gel down, and then we can work on other stuff. And I'm going to add extra glue just in case the paper warps or whatever. Laura says, or Wendy says, hello, Laura. All right, let me line this up. Has anybody done the white challenge yet? I've seen a few posts up, but not a ton. All right. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull this out. So this tacky when dry. Oh, good. You did, Eve. Laura says, hi, Wendy. Oh, this chair is driving me nuts. Let me know if it becomes a problem because I can go steal my son's chair for a few minutes. This is really cool stuff. So you can use this. Hi, Carmilla. Welcome. You can use this, and when it dries, it's kind of tacky, like it says. And I think there's, I got it with some foil, which I've never used, of course, but I think you can use some foils on here, no heat needed. Oh, you have enough problems with colors. White might put you over the edge. Oh, no, you can do it. Okay. Let's get this down, and then we can get to doing the page while this dries. And what I'm hoping is that this will dry as we kind of work on the rest of the page, so I can add the gilding flakes, which I'm going to tell you, I have a love-hate relationship with those gilding flakes. They can be nice or they can be not nice, but they make a mess. Just be prepared. I'm trying to figure out which snowflakes I want to do. I think I'm going to cover up that snowflake. And I'm very messy when I use this kind of stuff, so I do have a little dish of water next to me though. Okay, I am going to do a couple that look like they're going off the page. I don't want that one there because it's in the middle. Yes, this is, Sherry, I'm stealing this idea from Tisa's video the other day because she used like double-sided sticky paper. And hi, Rosie. I got really inspired knowing I was going to have this video to do. So I'm actually, yes, stealing this from Tisa. So thank you to Tisa. Yeah, they were interesting. I used them for the first time as a test last night, and I made a mess. So I'm already planning on another huge mess, but that's okay. My Little Scrapbook Store says, at the Hen House, we are in West Orange, but are an online store. We are also a traveling store, but not doing any events right now. And they're a great store. They will help you, Laura. They're so great. If there's something you want and you don't find it on their website or anything like that, you just message them and they'll let you know. Okay, here goes it. So for this, I know a lot of times with texture paste, you can do them different levels or whatever, like different, you know, you can leave it real textured like that. But for this, I would maybe suggest doing it flat. But what I do is I just rub it all over and then I will flatten it out. Oh, thanks, Michelle. It's true. You guys really are helpful and you let me bug you all the time. Do you have this in? Do you have this in? I bug Michelle all the time. But she puts up with me. I bug my mom all the time too. Yes, Rosie, we all agree. We like My Little Scrapbook Store. The fun crops too were a lot of fun when everything was closed. They really helped. I'm not going to be too worried if it goes off the edge on the bottom here because I'm going to cover a little bit of that up. So now it's all covered. I never bug you. How true though. Really? Would you tell me if I did? That's what my mom would say. My mom would say she bugged me all the time. My mom's probably sitting there wanting to comment. After I do the lives, I call my mom. I say, well, how was it? And she says, well, I wanted to comment. Okay, Rosie, this is something. Let me show you. I gotta grab a wipe before I get it everywhere. Yes, My Little Scrapbook Store does sell Cocoa Vanilla, and they're going to be putting out a pre-order for a brand new collection soon, and I'm so excited. Cocoa Vanilla is great. Oh, Rosie, this is tacky when dry gel medium. So it's white now, but it's actually tacky, and then I'm going to put Nuvo flakes on it. Or not new, yeah, and they're Nuvo gilding flakes. I stole the idea from Tisa's YouTube video. So I'm trying to do it now so it can dry by the time I can build the rest of the page. I don't know how long it takes to dry, but I wanted to give this a try. Oh, you might be changing over your website. Is that part of your little announcement? I thought, I'm pretty excited. I heard you wrote that. And you're going to be doing a little, okay, so My Little Scrapbook Store is not doing their live sale this week. They're going to wait till next week. But you said you would do a hello live video, like just saying hello and letting people know what's going on. Yes, we scrap lift. We don't steal. I agree. So the 15th is the new live. I'm definitely excited about the pre-order too. It looks like a really great collection. Okay, this one, trying to see, I don't want to place it on top of the other ones. I'm going to go like this for right now. Okay, a live update tomorrow or Thursday on your YouTube, I'm assuming, Michelle. The My Little Scrapbook Store page, she'll have a live update about her sales and so hopefully this stuff doesn't take too long to dry. Sorry, I can't talk and do this at the same time. Got to be a little more careful. A live on Facebook. Oh, that's good to know because I probably would have been watching out for your YouTube. Okay. So like I said, I like to put it down and then scrape it to make it even, especially since I need it to dry during this video. So hopefully this will work. I can show you what it looks like. Well, let me finish this. All right. And then if you do use gel mediums and stuff, you can take your knife and get the edges if you have not flat edges. Now I've made a mess of my mat. You can also, if you mess up a spot and you have a clean spot to do it, you can take up some of the stuff that's on there where you don't want it. I'm thinking I kind of like that because it's kind of random. Oh no, that whole snowflake, I didn't realize it was half. So I'm going to take this snowflake off. And I might cover that one up with a new one, so the gilding flakes will stick. Oh good, Wendy just subscribed to My Little Scrapbook Store. Good. Have you checked out their Facebook? Are you on Facebook at all, Wendy? Okay, one more snowflake here. How to do it without making a big mess and squishing the other stuff. Yes, Wendy, this is also a challenge, and if you do this challenge, you can be entered to win a $10 gift certificate. So this and the red challenge from last week and the white challenge. So, okay, I think that's going to work. I think I'm going to have a little mess right there. Am I on the screen just barely? Okay, so I'm going to set this side to dry, and I have a little thing. Since this is a pretty delicate stencil, I have just a little bowl of some soapy water right here, and I'm going to let it soak till after the live, along with my little knife thing. Yes. Okay, so My Little Scrapbook Store has a few different Facebook pages, just so you know. They have an online prop one, and they're just their store one. Ooh, that landed perfectly. Okay. Now clean up my mess. And this mat is the one I have. I don't have any of the glass mats. Although for something like this, it would probably be good to have one, wouldn't it? Okay, so I'm putting my lid back on, and it does get all sticky on the outside, but this stuff's really cool. Let's hope it works. Now I guess I can show you what it will look like if it works. Sorry if that shook the camera. This is what the end result will be. So this is the stuff when it dries, and then I just put the gilding flakes on there, and it is, oh, I might have to shake my camera for just a second, guys. I got to plug in my phone, make sure the battery doesn't go dead. I thought I did that. So hang on for just a second. Sorry, close your eyes. There, I hope that worked. Sorry about that. Now this wire won't stay up. Here, I thought I was prepared. Stay up there. Sorry, guys. There we go. Okay. Isn't that cool, Beatrice? This is with the gilding flakes. After doing this, I kind of thinking I might get the gold ones too, because you could do like hearts and stuff and make your own embellishment. Something's making a very weird noise. Do you guys hear that noise? Maybe that's a car alarm. I hope you guys can't hear that. Tell me if you can. Michelle says she just ordered the tacky when dry medium, and yeah, I think I happen to watch a Facebook, or no, a YouTube, I don't even know. Yeah, can you hear the beeping? Let me, what is that? Oh, it's somebody's car alarm. I hope it's not too annoying. Hopefully they stop it soon. Sorry about that, guys. I can see the car now that I can see the lights blinking. I'm sorry, that's annoying, right? That's really, oh good. Nope, I thought it stopped. This is turning out to be one of those days, right? Okay, tacky when dry. This is by the Crafters Workshop, TCW. Michelle says she has some. She just ordered some. So if you want some of this, let her know. If you want some of the gilding flakes, let her know. Maybe I'll just talk louder and you guys don't have to listen to it. But this is what it looks like. I thought about fussy cutting some of these too, but I wanted to try it on the paper. So I apologize that the car is still going on. Now, I have 3 of these photos. I don't really care. Maybe I should just do... Should I just do the 2 or should I add... Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? Is that too annoying for you guys? Let's cut this one down. Help me with my math here. We'll do this one at 3 inches. I don't even know if anybody's home. Okay, so 3 inches I need to add. Let's see if this was, let's take about 1.5. You don't hear it, Sherry? Okay, good. Some of you must hear it and some of you must not. So this is at 4.5, I believe. Plus 3 is 7. Ooh, yay, it stopped. Let's hope it doesn't happen again. So if I did for another 4.5, I think would be 12. I think so. This is my daughter. She's so cute. She's got such the style. Not me. You can tell by this photo who has the style. It's washi tape. The green one. It's just old washi tape that I've had. I don't even know who. I want to say Doodlebug, but it's not Doodlebug because I don't think they've ever made it big like that, but I could be wrong. Okay. But any tape would work. I just don't like washi tape. I don't like having giant 5 million mile rolls of washi tape that never get used, so I use them for things like that. Okay. Now, on the bottom of my page, let's see. So it's going to be the top with the silver flakes, and I want to add a bottom. I thought about doing kind of a little bit like a scene type of thing, but maybe the fun. Do you guys think the gray? I don't know if I want those. No, I don't want that at the bottom. Or I don't know. That might look good with silver flakes at the top. Is that too gray and not white enough? What do you guys think? Trying to put this under there so you guys can see what it would look like. So this is what it would look like. But is that too much gray? You guys, what do you guys think? I kind of like them together. There's also this smaller one which isn't as much gray. Or I could just do, oh, did something happen? Are you guys frozen? Can you still hear me? My computer is frozen. I think I might have froze. Is that better? Nope, it's still not caught up on me. What happened there? Okay, there we go. Okay. It came up on my computer. Did it come up on yours? Okay, good. That was weird. Okay, this is going to be one of those videos. Okay, good. Now, what I was saying is, do you think this is too much gray for the white challenge? I kind of like it because it really picks up on the gilding flakes. Or I could do just a lighter polka dot, which actually would be pretty cute, but it's still kind of gray. Or there's a smaller snowflake. Good, that was kind of weird, huh? So far we've had, maybe I'll stick with this so it can stick with the white. I like the gray, but I'm gonna stick with this. Because we gotta do this white challenge. So I'm going to cut this to 5 inches. I Actually, let's do, yeah, 5. Yeah, I like the snowflakes too, but I really want to keep it on the white. So I'm going to stick with this one. But that is what the top of this will look like. It's all sticky everywhere. I'm so messy. This video is like the year 2020, right? First month, it's the car alarm. The second month, it's the freezing video. All right. And I'm not going to ink any edges. Don't know why, just not going to. I don't want it to stand out too much, I think, on, you know what I'm trying to say, right? Did I mention I got up early and my brain's not working very good? Okay, so then these are going to go here. I think I'm going to do me in the middle to kind of give this separation of the photos. And these look like the same photos, but they're a little different. And I like them both, so I'm going to use them both. Those will go a little bit up higher than that. So let's play with embellishments while we wait for that stuff to dry. And I was thinking trees. I almost thought about doing kind of a hill. What if I cut, oh, I already glued that down, didn't I? I was thinking about cutting like a hill to make it look like a scene. Let's do that. So here's what we're going to do even more. Sorry, I'll try not to keep you guys up too late. Very carefully cutting this top part off. Trying not to ruin it. You know, Eve, I don't know. That's why I am... Oh, yeah. Don't touch it yet. I'm giving it a try knowing that it's on the video, so I'm a little worried that it won't dry in time. But honestly, I just don't know how long. We're going to see. So it's been on there for a few minutes now. So I'm hoping by the time we build the rest of the page. Okay, I'm getting a new white. So this is 4 inches, I believe. Let's look at this one. This actually worked better because I can work on the page without worrying about ruining this. So I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that that stuff dries. If not, I will just put it on and when it does dry and share the page later. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and glue the photos on. It doesn't say on here how long either, so I really don't know much about that stuff. I just know, I know there's some foils that you can use with them too. I think it has to be, yeah, when it dries, it's tacky, so that's what we need is the tackiness to it, and that's what the flakes stick to. When I did it the other night, I left it overnight, but I was just, it's just because I had to go cook dinner and stuff. Okay, oops, I meant to leave these not tacked down along the top. This is going to be interesting if we make it through this layout. Definitely a challenge. And I did it again. I'm trying to not adhere the top of the photos down so I can tuck that other paper underneath them a little bit. Okay, now what I was thinking was maybe some type of hill. Maybe curving it like a little hill. Maybe even more than one. So where's my pencil? I just want to make sure I don't go under the photos. So let's go. like that. And I'm going to glue that down. And then I'm wondering, I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. And I'm not going to glue all the way to the top because I'm going to make like a little bit of a scene is what I'm thinking of right now. Because some of these stickers, there's like some white glittery trees. Okay. Now I'm going to grab this same pattern paper. And I'm going to make another heel. Or hill type of thing. Sorry, I can't talk while I'm cutting either. There we go. See how that would look. Okay, cool. I like that. All right, I'm going to glue this one down now. Give it a little bit of space. Foam tape would be good under the first one a little bit, but I didn't even think about that. Maybe we could still add some. I'm going to trim this off. Oh, I should have trimmed it there. I think my cutter, I've used up my cutter so much, it's not wanting to cut for me lately. Okay, now we can get going. Now we can get going to the fun part of embellishing. And remind me not to put anything on the right because I'll put it right on my snowflakes that are drying. My husband said it snowed somewhere the other day. Was it Utah? Just not long ago, like within the last week. Anybody know about that? I thought that was pretty insane. Hi, Patrina. Welcome from Australia. What time is it for you? Okay, my thinking was I have these really cute white glitter trees. I think I might pop this up with just a little bit of foam tape along the edge. Now that I glued it down really well. Just some of my really thin foam tape. And I don't have a title. I don't know what to title this, you guys. Any ideas? It's 9 a.m. on Wednesday. Well, welcome. Thank you for joining all the way from Australia. And I can't find any of my foam tape. There we go. I'm making a big mess in case you guys were wondering. And did you know with foam tape? Oh no, here we go again. Yes, Kathy, I agree with you. I'm sorry, there goes the car again. I hope nobody's messing with it. But I don't think anybody must be home. I apologize, guys. If it gets too crazy, you can't put up with it, let me know. We'll try to think something else. But with foam tape, if you have like a circle or shape you want to go around, if you take off both sides of the sticky part, then you can bend it easy to go into the shape that you want. So like here I have the heels. I'll try to do it this way to show you. So I can put it on here and I can make it kind of bend with my heel. Although this is a horrible demonstration, but because both the backings are off. Yes, Kathy, this is my example of, this is my 2020 video. So I'm going to add some more foam tape behind here. And don't say we're in the decade of the COVID though. Let's just be in the year of it. Please cross your fingers. they had an online, my son has gone to Gales Creek Camp, a lot of you probably know, for this would have been his 12th year, and of course they had to close it, so they had an online, but you know, he's a teenager. He didn't really want to do all the fun stuff. I kind of did it for him. Mostly because he doesn't have a Facebook, but that part was weird. Kind of sad not having him there, but it was pretty cool what they did. They send him a shirt and they did all these different activities. And they have like a campfire that they do with where the counselors do all kinds of weird, stupid stuff. And they did that online. So that was pretty cool of them. There, I'm going to build a little scene like that. What do you guys think? Maybe we'll put this one. I don't like where that points. Move it to the edge. Oh, good, you guys like it. You're probably wondering what in the heck I was doing, huh? These are not permanently glued down yet. Some of them are kind of gently stuck, but just a little bit. Oh, look, there's a cute little bird, but he's not white. Too bad there's not a white one on here. Then there's another tree. Oh, there's two more trees. So gotta figure out where to put them. Let's gently place that one there for now. And then maybe we could even go lower. We could build a third hill. Maybe put that one there. And then I love the fact, again, I mentioned last week, but if you guys didn't know, some companies use the same colors throughout the years. So even though some of this is 2014, it's the same colors. So it will all go together. I love that they do that. How about this cute little seal? Oh, he's really cute. I need a third little piece of land. Oh, I hope I have. Okay, good. I'm going to cut this way. I'm going to make the heels go a little bit different. It almost looks, the polka dots, I don't know how well you can see them. It almost kind of looks like it's snow dropping as well. So before we put this one on, let's add more foam tape. Hi, Jessica Scraps. Thanks for joining me. I was able to make it to your live this time. That was really good. I was proud, especially after the 4th of July. I told my husband, wake me up at 8, by 8 o'clock. And he says, you do realize it's after the 4th of July, right? I'm like, yeah, that's okay. I'm going to try. Okay. Jessica, you've missed all the fun so far of the crazy video. Okay, we're going to go way down far with this little hill. Okay. This is going to be a very layered piece of paper. And Jessica, I want to use some gilding flakes, so I'm waiting for some stuff to dry. This tacky when dried gel medium. So keep your fingers crossed it dries in time for me to be able to use the gilding flakes. I stole the idea from Tisa. I meant to message her and ask her if it was okay, but I kind of lost track of time. But I'm sure she'll be fine with it. Okay. So now we're going to put the little seal guy in. Oh, he's so cute. You guys know I love the little cute animals. Yeah, I hope it works. Hi, Sydney. Welcome. It's white theme. I'm just doing snow. Some people are doing, they did Christmas in July for the red theme. but this week is white. Next week is blue. Last week was red. And then the final week will be red, white, and blue. Yes, thank you, My Little Scrapbook Store. But if you wanted to make it all Christmas, go right on ahead. And if you enter the challenge, if you do a page using the white challenge. Oh, I forgot to show the mood board. I didn't even think about that. Hang on, I'll glue this guy down and I will show you. Which is kind of what made me think of the snow. This reminded me of puffy white snow. This is what kind of made me think of the silver flakes, kind of. I know it's pure white kind of, but I don't know. And then the polar bear, of course, snow. So this is the mood board. And this is online if you need a better picture of this. So yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. I'm losing my mind today, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, now we have those cute little guys. I might add in just a little bit of color with their scarves because I really like this polar bear guy. And hey, there's a polar bear from the mood board. Oh, Sydney, was it hot for you? Where are you at? Because I am, you know, Pacific Northwest, and it's, I don't know, maybe my mom knows how hot it was, how cold, not hot. It was not, I don't think my thermostat even hit 70. I'm just going to set him there for right now. This is like the second time lately I've built a theme. I wish I had more of those trees. A very kind of scene type of layout. It's kind of new for me, but it's been a lot of fun. Oh yeah, I have these guys. Ooh, here's some little Doodle Pop polar bears. Again, that goes off the mood board. We'll see what we do with these guys. He looks like the mom. He can be the baby playing. I think I just like those two guys there. There's the hearts and the snowflakes, which I might not use because of the gilding flakes. But those are there and those are there. Now, what would be a good title? I did pull these Yuletide letters from Pink Paisley. So a little disclosure, I recently purged like my room. I just went through my entire room. I have a before room tour video that I'm editing right now, and then I'm going to do an after. And my room, I found so much cool stuff like these Yuletide Merry letters. So I don't even know. Oh, it says 2015. That's how it was. Northern Ohio, but really humid. Yeah, it gets really humid here too. Yeah, Sydney, it was like not even 70 here, but it felt, I'm like really hot right now too. So my kids said, can we close the window? Well, yeah, I guess. If you must. What should this, oh, Snow Friends. That's what you think, a walk in the snow. I'm trying to think maybe down here. I was thinking originally here, but we'll just play. I don't know how many of each of these letters you get though. We might have to. I also have, I will admit I broke down and bought not very many of these, just like white and black and brown. But the new Sunshine. And if anybody knows Doodlebug, tell them I want to die with this alphabet font. That would be awesome. Snow Friends is kind of fun because it plays along with the friends that are on the bottom. Oh good, there is more than one of each letter. These might be a little too big, but they've got a little bit of like shimmery glimmer to them. Oh, they won't fit on the bottom. I think these might be just a little too big. Yeah, I think this is going to be a little too big. That's a bummer. Okay, Joyce Teen says, Heather, I just came across You're the World is your video. I think I don't understand. But I'm glad you love the videos. I'm glad you like this one, even though it's crazy and got the beeping going on. The beeping and the... Joyce Team, where are you located? Have I asked you that before? Okay. Ooh, the igloo would be kind of cool too, wouldn't it? Is that cheating because it's blue? Well, thank you, Joyce Teen. What if we put that there? We can move the tree over a little bit. The Eskimo, I don't want to add an Eskimo because that's a lot of color, even though they should go by the Eskimo. Is there a little fox? Oh no, fox. Yeah, that kind of goes together. Maybe move the tree a little bit though. Oh, the one when I went to Utah. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I have a lot more of those to scrapbook. I just got in a huge order last week from Shutterfly and another one today, but it was because of Disney trip otherwise. So let me ask you, we went to Disneyland in 2012 and that book is almost done, kind of, sort of. And then we have 2013. All right, Joyce Teen, good to know. Then we have 2013, but I just got the pictures from this year and I want to scrapbook this year before I do 2013. What would you guys do? I'm not a chronological scrapbooker, but is it okay if I do this year before 2013? Partly because I want to tell all the stories. Like if you saw I did one about that Indian guy that's on the street, and I told you guys that I was going to learn what it was about. And I learned what it was about, and so I kind of wanted to write about that little story, about how I even said it on the YouTube. Good, you guys think I would be? Okay, good. I think I will do this one then. I've been waiting. I ordered some pictures from Shutterfly, but I didn't know if they cropped them right, so that's why my order came in different times. Okay, good. You guys are all good with me doing skipping 13. I will definitely go back. Maybe I can do some at the same time. I just have to make sure. That I do them in a row. Or like I have to make sure that I label the years. Yes, Joyce Teen, I think I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. That was like a kit from Close to My Heart, and it was a lot of fun to make. I don't know, you can find a local Close to My Heart person. I don't know. Tisa sells Close to My Heart, so maybe she would know if you could still get it or not. Sometimes consultants have, you know, their own little extra stash. I'm going to try this tacky stuff. So this stuff is drying. I don't know how to tell when it's super dry, but the middle of the big ones is not dry yet. Ooh, you know what? Maybe I could try a heat gun too. Thank you, Sydney. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yes, Amy, that was part of what I was thinking, was that all the things are right now in my mind that happened, you know, like my youngest son kept saying, let's go, like, you know, Mickey Mouse does. And it was so random that he started doing that. So I thought that's what I want to be able to remember, those stories. I didn't glue this guy down. Does this guy look funny with his head kind of sticking up the way it is? And normally I don't worry about chronological scrapbooking, but I always thought I would finish 2012, then 2013. Actually, I told myself I had to finish those if I wanted to go to Disneyland again, but obviously that didn't work. Okay. Oh, we also need to figure out a title. Where did we want to add the title? Snow Friends. Oh, you know, maybe we should look for a silver. I do have This would go with the gilding flakes when they're done. So if you are just joining or haven't seen, we're working on the paste to dry so I can make the gilding flakes. So if I had that silver up there, this was my practice sheet. Oh, that's true, Tina. That's a good point. So what if I, oh, and I almost set something on the paste again. So this would match the silver. Does silver count for white? I hope it's okay. Silver's like a shade of white, isn't it? Can I use that as a cheat? Ooh, these are sticking. Hopefully these come up okay. As you can tell, I've never used them before. I thought about putting it down here. I'm going to gently place them there for now. When I put letters down, I just gently place them on there. I can add other colors. I know, I'm just trying to really do the white. There is a little bit of other colors in there. I don't know if I actually think I've done one page. It was a class convention before they stopped coming here, which is very sad. But they did a class and it was, they had an all white layout and it was gorgeous. All right, Kathy, I'll go with you. I like the title down here. What do you guys think? These are some sticky, not wanting to come out as great letters. So be careful if you have these and go slow. These are, of course, Doodlebug as well. Are you guys surprised? Are there any more, are any of you as Doodlebug crazy fans as I am? My friend, if you guys know Nicole Bingaman, she always says, it's weird when you do a video not using Doodlebug. She says it doesn't seem right. The only thing I'm not crazy about is this R. It looks a little wonky. That's okay. All right. This layout's actually going to be fairly easy. I do like simple stories too, but I think that's why I like Doodlebugs is their colors. But this layout would actually go pretty quick if it wasn't for the gilding flakes. Which I can try, and if I can't finish all the gilding flakes, Concord and Ninth have an alpha dye that looks like the Doodlebug white ones you showed. You know, actually, I think so. I just ordered a Concord and Ninth dye, so I think it's similar. It's not quite the same, but it's better than nothing, right? And you know I'm into my alpha dyes. Oh, of course it's going to run into my little wolf. Is that a wolf or a fox? My daughter called me last night, and there was a little tiny skunk right outside their window, and he was cute. She, of course, closed the windows so it didn't smell. But he was really sweet looking. It's a fox. Okay. I thought so. I'll probably still call it a wolf, though. That's how my brain seems to work. And I'm gluing the title down now. I'm glad I didn't push them down to begin with because it does run into my fox. So hopefully we can move them over enough. We could do snow pals too, maybe. But I like snow friends. A little bit of space there. Let me grab my little pokey tool. This is the best little tool for picking things up. Sorry, I can't talk and move my dot and my eye at the same time. All right. Moving those over. think we'll barely have enough space. I think Doodlebug should come out with a font or a die for all of their fonts. And Michelle, if you're there, I would love to know if you're getting these alphabets in as well. The new ones, not this one, obviously, unless you, I mean, you might have those. Oh, I said it right on the thing. Ah, okay, I'm not putting that over there. Should have known. Okay, it's gonna go over the little fox's foot, but I'm okay with that. Yay! I should get commission for the idea. Oh, good. Michelle did order them. Good. That's good to know. Sydney, you feel free to call up Doodlebug and let them know. I'm not sure they would be crazy about that idea, but good, Kari, I'm glad you like it. Oh, look, there's little tiny white snowballs. Let's add some of those around. That'll be the glitter. Oh, I'm going to add some to the top too. Or we could do some of the enamel shapes or some of those. Let's add a little bit of all of them. How about that? Just to make it look like it's still snowing. And you can also add them onto your photos to make it look like it's snowing on the page too. Thank you, Justine. Glad you guys like it. It's a little bit different, but it's kind of fun to play. Now let's try this again. So the thinner ones seem, I'm going to try it on the thinner one. Let's play with this one. So I'm going to grab my mat out again, although this is probably not a good mat to do it with. I'm going to do this mat. Nope. Okay, so if you don't have these flakes, they're awesome. If you do have these flakes and you've never used them before, be aware. They are finicky and messy. And I think I need a different brush. Now, Tisa probably knows a good brush. I was using this Tim Holtz, one of these distress ones. This came free in a kit years ago. This is not the best. I want one of the ones Tisa uses. But try out a different brush. But let's try. And I am not the expert at these, so I just know you got to stick it on there and try not to breathe. So if I don't talk as much, it's because I'm trying not to breathe. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is this is not hard enough bristles on this one, on this brush. So I'll probably be getting one of the brushes she uses. Oh man, it's making a mess. That's okay. This is kind of fun though. It's kind of fun to play with. But you can see, you pick up one little piece and everything goes everywhere. But this is a lot of fun. I love that you can make your own embellishments. So if you need a silver something or gold something, I wish they had a few different colors. Do they have? I don't think they do, Michelle, do they? Oh, I put it on one of the more wet ones. We'll see what happens. Worst case scenario, I could always do this, redo it after the live or something, but I think we're going to be okay. So as far as this stuff goes, give it a little while to dry. The thicker an area, the longer it will need, obviously. You have gold, silver, gold, and copper. You keep asking for more colors. Yeah, I think it'd be fun, especially, you know, something like this. You could do fireworks in the sky with blue. Well, you can with silver too, and white. Or copper. Copper and gold, maybe not so much for fireworks, but why not then? Maybe you could. So don't have to do it this way, but I'm just kind of putting it all on there since I don't know which ones are completely dry. So if you have any more questions. Tisa's the one to go for this. And it looks like I'm using a lot, but I'm really not once it's all kind of rubbed in. It won't be nearly as much. So you put it on there and then you kind of rub it in. I'm being gentle to start since I don't know how dry it is, but if I knew this was dry. Jessica wants to know if there was rose gold. Oh, good, Jessica. I'm glad you're liking it. Trying to make sure they're all covered. And again, I'm going to go a little more gentler than you have to. When I was doing this other page, boy, once it's dry, you just can scrape it and get all the extra pieces off. Not from Nuvo. Oh, I thought Nuvo was the only one that made gilding flakes. Are there other companies that do? Oh, I could get out Nuvo drops and make snowflakes that way. Oh, there's one there too. Okay, I think I'm going to start just gently scraping some off. Yeah, I wouldn't know either because I've seen gilding flakes, but until I saw Tisa use them, I was like, no, that's not me. But she does amazing things with them. So if you want to learn more about these, definitely check out Tisa's videos on Facebook and her YouTube. So again, it looks like I'm using a lot, but you can collect all this back up into the pot here. I'm just being, what is that? Uh-oh, something beeped. Oh, okay. Something else is happening. That was just my printer. I don't know what it's doing. It can be a little staticky, but it's actually not too bad. That's why I have this mat underneath it. And the little pieces can get a little bit everywhere, but so now that most of it's covered. Ooh, I think Jessica's going to want the copper. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting the gold maybe because a lot of things have gold accents now. So you can make your own embellishments. Okay, so this is just some of it. And so you just tap it off and all of this can go back in the jar. I'm not going to do that just yet. But then you just take your brush and I push this one down kind of towards the end so it kind of keeps them a little bit rougher. But you just kind of go over it. Just brush it away. And look at that, it's making the snowflake. Isn't that great? So hopefully I'm being a little more gentle again because they're not dry, but I think they might be, just except these big ones, like I said. I think I've said that probably 4 times now, but that's okay. But see, you don't have to really be too gentle. Once it's super dry, you can be really rough. Like Michelle said, the harder the bristles, the better. And it works so well. I'm going to have to ask Tisa if she's heard of this gel medium. She used some kind of double-sided sticky, tacky adhesive paper. Oh, this might be, oh, see what I did here though? I'm going to have to cover this up. Remember when I had to erase that one snowflake? I'm going to have to cover that up with an embellishment, but that's okay. But there's the ones. Thank you, Michelle. Isn't that cool? How easy is that? Other than, I'm not being super neat. You can also be a little bit neater. Oh, that's one of the ones that wasn't 100% dry. So I'm not going to scrape it too much right now. But it looks like this stuff in smaller portions dries within an hour at least. Because I'm not being very easy with these other ones. This was so much fun. I'm glad that I got this stuff. It's messy, but you know what? Grab the little vacuum. They sell like these little mini vacuums I've seen crafters using on Amazon. And they supposedly pick up things like glitter. I thought if I'm going to be using this stuff, I better get some of those. I don't know if that's something Michelle could get either. But don't be afraid, because look how cute it is. I probably should have used a different mat. Oh, this is one of the more thicker ones, so I'm not going to do it too much right now. That's a little bit thicker one. Just going to give it a little bit. I think it'd be okay, but I don't want to scrape off too much. Oh, We Are Memory Keepers has a glitter vac? I didn't know that. Is it like one of those small little tabletop? Obviously, if it's a glitter one, I guess. That would be perfect for this. I didn't even know they made one. Is it a newer item? It's small and cute. Okay. I might have to get one of those. Do you have them on your website, or do you just have... So Michelle says she has the little glitter vacuum if you guys want to try out these flakes. And see, I'm not being easy with this at all. I'm really pushing. Like Michelle mentioned, you need one, a brush with the harder bristles to really... There we go. Gently going around the kind of more bigger ones that might not be dry. Oh, they came out with them last year and it's on the website? Okay, that's good to know. Oh yeah, this is my messy spot. I'm going to have to cover that one up because I made a mess with that spot. Michelle, do you also know the brush that Tisa uses, which is a little bit better for this? I like the one she uses. Look at those pretty snowflakes though. Aren't those neat? Fun for making a scene. This would be great on a card too. You could make your own background for Christmas cards or something, or snow cards, or just hello friend cards. And it would probably be better to do this on a piece of paper you could fold up, like when you use glitter. I thought the mat would be good, but I'm thinking we'll have to see. I think I'm going to roll it up and save the cleanup. Okay, you can see where I got the paste and I tried to wipe it off, but I'll just cover that up with an embellishment or something. Okay. Okay, I want to say it was like, does Vicki Booten have brushes? Can you use this with a Versamark embossing pad? Do you know if you can or not? I have no idea. If it's sticky, I mean, you could always try it. But there's the snowflakes. They're not perfect because I'm going to get some of the... All right, I'll ask Tisa what brushes she uses and... So that is that, and it made a mess, but that's okay. I'm hoping... Yeah, I'm just going to roll this up until the video's off. Maybe you could stay till the end and if you want some entertainment. Or I could record the bloopers. But if you didn't have time to clean up, you can just do that. And that's what I'm going to do for now. Set that to the side. Again, I would probably use a folded up paper. That's what I used the first time, but I didn't think it'd be big enough. Yes, Wendy, were you the one asking if the Versamark, it also works with score tape? The glue has to be tacky is what Michelle says. Like it's sticking to the side of my, look at that. That's funny. It's sticking to the side of the foam tape. So I think anything has to be tacky. So I'm going to grab a quick baby wipe. But that was a lot of fun. Now you guys have to help me think of an embellishment to cover that one messed up spot. I did think about adding more snowflakes at the top. And I'm just using a wet baby wipe and it seems to pick up all the leftover stuff. So you can even get the big rolls of score tape and punch a shape out of them. I think that would be fun. That would work too. Like the thicker rolls. All right. So it's not perfect yet, but I am giving the ones a little bit more time to dry. But look at that. How does that look? We got to fix this, and I'll fix them up a little more. Would be kind of neat to have some silver. I'm glad we have the silver words down here. Sorry, not in frame. I'm wondering if I could flip this around. I'm going to have to cut some of this off. I didn't realize, because I was going to tuck it underneath. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to get this underneath my pictures a little. Yay, I like that. What do you guys think? Does that count for the white challenge? Got to get rid of this mess, but now we're going to, oh, okay, we don't have to cut off as much. So I could put it this way. And again, they just need a little bit more cleaned up. So they look a little messy right now, but I thought I'd put them on there so you guys don't have to sit here and watch me scrub for an hour. Good, Kathy. I'm glad you like it. Make a small cluster where you want to cover. Yeah, I was trying to think clouds would be, we have kind of, I'm trying to see where I would want it as far as putting it on here this way or this way. Probably this way and maybe some clouds here. None of these have clouds. Trying to think of any doodlebug line that has clouds or any clouds. Ooh, I might have cloud die cuts. A banner hanging down. Well, that might work too, except I'm so horrible at banners. I struggle using them. Let me look. Grid. Doodlebug borders. Sorry, did you guys hear that? Did that make me freeze? Hey, my phone's on airplane mode, but Caitlin just tried calling and it went through. Will you? Sorry, that was weird. Am I still there? Am I frozen? Can you guys see me? What'd you say? So, of course, that was another thing that had to go wrong. What'd you say?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Caitlin just tried calling, and I'm during my live, and it went through.
What do you want me to do?
Will you call her and tell her? Please, thank you. Sorry. That just goes along with the rest of this video, right? I'm looking for right now a cloud die. I'm pretty sure I have a cloud one, but now that I'm looking for it, of course, I'm not going to find it. Animal, bird. Well, darn it. Oh, there's sky. Well, there's a couple little clouds. Oh, is it frozen again? Can you see me moving? Okay. Was it just because I was looking for... Are we all good? I have a couple of dies really quick that we could somewhat cover that with, and then maybe something else. Okay. Okay, good. Thank you, Eve. Okay, first things first. Let's glue this down. Sorry about this crazy video, you guys. We had what? Car alarm. We had frozen video. We had phone calls, which I put my phone, that was weird because that's one thing they say is to put your phone on airplane mode and before you go on live, and I did that. So how is she calling me? It was a FaceTime call. I know nothing about computers, you guys know that, so find that interesting. You know what else I'm thinking would be fun? Maybe like a tiny bit of score tape along the heels with some of the gilding flakes. We might try that. And I hope I'm not keeping you too long. I have a habit to keep you guys too late. So thank you for joining me if you're late. The white snowflakes, yes, I know I have those. I wasn't sure if I wanted to use them. But let's start with a couple clouds and let's see. Well, what color for the clouds though? Ooh, how about the gray? The other side of this one, where's it at? Is it blurry for you, Sydney? It's not catching up? Of course it would be blurry. I'm going to do a little bit maybe of blue clouds. Does anybody else have a blurry screen? I don't want dark blue. Looking for a light blue. Here, let's do this. Okay, Jessica says it's good. Carmilla says, yeah, Sydney, refresh and let me know. Maybe here's a light blue. Ooh, here's a different kind of blue. That might be too much. I was not sure if I wanted this light blue. Let's look. I thought I was more prepared for this. Apparently I wasn't. These are blues. That's a little too much blue. I'm trying to match the scarf and the igloo blue. This would work. Let's just go with it. And my stomach's growling, I guess. Okay. Okay, Sydney, are you better now? All right. So I'm sure this is something Michelle could get for you. This is a little Sizzix sidekick, and it's so awesome for little things like this when you don't want to pull out a big cutter. I've had a lot of questions on my channel lately about these. So I just keep it right to the side of my desk. The dies do tend to move just a little bit, so I do tape them down still, but that's no big deal. So we're going to do a couple clouds. Vellum over the blue. Ooh. Okay, we will try that. That will tone it down a little. Okay, my machine has been giving me a little bit of trouble. There we go. And this does like suction cup down, but it won't stick to my mat. Okay, vellum over the blue. You know what I have that I haven't used? Is some of this Lawn Fawn pearlescent vellum. Although I don't know how well that would go. Hi, Tanya. It's no problem. You've missed all the drama. It's my 2020 video. Oh, can't even get that back together, guys. All right, let's try this. This is really pretty. I don't know, Michelle, is this something you can order? This pearlescent vellum by Lawn Fawn? This is gorgeous stuff. Oh, look, it's like all different color. Look how it looks over the blue plate. Tanya, we've had car alarms going off. We've had Frozen videos a couple times. We've had my daughter calling. Michelle says she thinks, oops, that was probably loud. She thinks she could maybe get some of this vellum in. Look how gorgeous that is, though. I'm definitely going to pull this out more and use it. Okay. Trying to remember to do everything on the screen. Okay, why doesn't my... Of course, now my sidekick's not going to work. Let's put it in this way. What a video. Thank you to all of those of you who are sticking in here with me, because this has definitely been the video. Okay. Whose idea was it for the vellum? Sydney. Let's check it out. Now, this is not regular vellum. This is the pearlescent, but figure I've had it sitting here. Ooh, that actually looks really cool. It really tones, it makes it look a lot like the igloo. That was a good idea. I like it. So now let's set it up so we know where we can add glue. That is pretty. You guys, you should see this vellum. It's gorgeous. Can you tell how gorgeous it is in the camera? Is that even picking it up? Okay, guys, tell me where my clouds went now. Oh, they're still in the things. Did you guys know if you have trouble getting your dyes out, you can run it through with a dryer sheet and it will help make the dyes come back out a little bit. Good. Jessica says it looks good. Michelle says pretty. Amy says she loves it. Good. I think it looks great. Okay. So we want a few clouds here, and that's going to cover that up just fine. And then I'll add some snowflakes, maybe like it's coming out from the clouds. This one can probably be, I don't know if this little area can be fixed up. I think this is pretty much on there. But again, this was my fault, not the gilding flakes. Okay, I'm trying to think. I'll probably just do a little dot of glue to glue that on there and cover that up. Once it's in, it's kind of sticking up now. The cloud dye. Okay, so Sydney wants the vellum and the cloud dye, which I believe is Lawn Fawn from a long time ago too. Okay, the cloud's going to go flat to the page. And like I was going to say, the vellum's sticking up a little bit because it went through the dye. But once it's in the page protector, oh, I should have figured out how I wanted them to sit. But that's the main one. I want that to cover up a lot. Okay, so you can see the adhesive behind it, but I'm going to take my other cloud and it's going to go in front of that. And then we'll put like a little snowflake or something. I'm going to try a little tiny glue dot, see how that works. Tanya, do you need more clouds? Do you have cloud dyes? Let's put that, try it with just a glue dot. Oh yeah, you can barely see the glue dot. Okay, I'm going to add some foam tape behind here. Thank you though. Thank you, Tanya. Okay. You could even like offset it from the cloud a little bit if you wanted to, and it would look like more clouds. Now I kind of wish I would have done that instead of gluing them down. Should I do that in the front? Kind of glue it offset a little bit so it looks like more clouds. Let's do that. Oh good, you have a Sizzix cloud die. Well, now you know you can build a scene. This is like my 3rd or 4th scene layout lately. I don't know what the big draw to them has been, but they've been fun. Okay, so now this one, just a little offset. Oh, I wish I would have made them all offset. That's okay. Glue dot. And Michelle has these glue dot dispensers if you are interested in those as well. These are my best friends. All right, now that guy really wants to stand up. Let's put a glue dot. I'm going to add a glue dot behind there. Look, you can actually barely see the glue dots behind these, but I'm also going to add some more of like these little white snowflake circles if I could find. I thought I was going to do a border, but I don't think I will. Let's look at the borders. Okay, here they are. So you can just add this over the glue dot spot and some of the other ones that I have, these other snowflakes. So I'm just going to sprinkle these around to make it look like snow as well. Oh, you want more page, you want more clouds on the page. Oh, well, maybe. Let's see. The only reason I'm thinking is that I want to add more of these snowflakes around. And you can kind of see it's still a little messy, but nobody's going to pay attention to that. Oh, because they're so pretty. Well, thank you. They turned out good. Thank you to, can't remember whose idea was to use the vellum. Now these I'm considering white, even though they've turned a little yellow. But see, I'm just covering that up. But like, I think all white enamel dots eventually turn yellow. At least they do in my area. What do you guys think? Kind of just add some of these around. It's got the title. And I'm going to add a few of these down below. Some of the little circle ones. Add a snowflake like it's fallen behind the hill. Tucking things is another really great way to make your clusters to look natural. That one can go there. This seal needs one. He needs a snowflake friend over there. Good, Kathy. I'm glad you like it. I have to go through and fix, but I'll probably do it so you guys can actually go to bed sometime tonight. And just fix up these a little bit and let them dry just a hair more. I can tell this one needs to dry just a hair more. Thank you, Jessica. Well, I took a little bit of inspiration from your, Jessica made this. And I was thinking, once I saw the polar bear, that's what made me think snow. And the kind of the fluffy, I'm not sure what that is. That snow in the top right corner picture? And I just happen to luckily have all these older doodlebug collections. So now the last thing that I think I'm going to do, and we're going to try this, so keep your fingers crossed. Oh good, Eve, I'm glad you like it. I don't know how well this will work. But to bring the silver down from above and to give the hills, ooh, I don't know if that'll work really well or not. I was thinking adding some of these silver flakes along the edge, but I think that might be too big. Let's do just a tiny bit and see. Here we go again. You ready? I'll tell you, the first time you open this, it gets better once you've used some of it, although I have more to put back. But once you've used some of this, it gets a little less messy. So add that on there. And I'm just using my finger for this one, and I obviously didn't glue this tree down. So that's kind of what that would look like. Where's that brush? Okay. So what do you guys think? Oh, I never took the adhesive backing off. Okay, guys. Can you really see that very well? I thought about doing that all along the hill borders. What do you think that would be too much, this little bit of silver? What do you guys think? Just to bring the silver down more? Or do you think I should leave it alone? I don't know the date. I'm going to have to look up the date for these photos, but this is pretty much going to be it, other than possibly adding it to here, but I don't know if I will. I'm wondering if it's just a little bit. Jessica says do it, huh? All right. Of course, I should have done this to begin with, right? Good, Michelle. I'm glad you like it. Okay. So bear with me while I tape this down. Luckily, this doesn't have to be super lined up with the hill because it'll just stick to the pictures if it's not. We'll do it on this top one, and if it looks horrible, then we can just finish with that one. Okay. Don't know how well that's stuck. This is definitely easier to do before I bent my little polar bear's head. This is easier to do before you do the rest of the layout. And my screen didn't freeze. I'm grabbing a piece of paper. Okay, so this is probably the easier way to do this. Is with a piece of paper. Okay, so you just take it along. A little bit time consuming, but it's just playing and it's fun. Get it under the polar bear. It's going to be hard to get it under there. I should have just not done it behind his head. Oops, thought I picked some up. Sorry, it's hard to talk and do the gilding flakes. Apparently that's my one thing I can't do and talk at the same time. So then you just get your little brush and go along. Not going to worry about this area too much because the polar bear is hiding it. And yeah, this is working great with the Scrappy tape, so All right. Thank you for telling me to do this, Jessica, because I like it. It gives a little bit of definition to the heel. Jessica, do you have gilding flakes? Oh no, I think you were looking into getting the copper ones, right? You guys know me, I don't do a ton of mixed media, but this has been a lot of fun playing. I like this and modeling paste. I haven't gotten into the watercolors yet, even though they look really pretty. I like that Vicki Boutin has the paper out that already looks watercolored. That I could probably handle. All right. Tap some of this off. Yes, you could also use your finger for this stuff. And here's where I need my little mini vacuum. There, that looks cute. What do you guys think? You've already asked them to add it to the order. Yes. Get the brush too, because the brush really helps. All right, now I know there's gilding flakes all over for me to clean up, but oh, what's that? I must have had a sticky spot on my picture. So we'll just have to embellish that spot. Let's put a snowflake there. All right, guys, what do you think? Oh, she did. Okay, good. You'll have to add the brush to my order. And the gold gilding flakes. There you go, guys. What do you guys think? Is this in the way of the shadows? I thought that paper would work a little better, but I like it. This was fun. This was definitely a challenge, but it was a lot of fun. And I'm sorry that the video was kind of crazy. Oh, and I'll push it up so you can even see it. I have to get a better cell phone holder so I can aim it a little bit better. Oh, thank you, Carmela. I'm glad you like it. Sydney, I'm glad you like it too. I'll add my date. I'm thinking I might stamp my date like right here or somewhere. I don't know what the date is. I have to go searching. We rarely get snow here, so this was a fun snow year. I'm hoping we get a big snow this year because it's been a colder summer. I will fix this up, all the little gilding flakes, and then share the final layout. Thank you, Michelle, for having me again. Thank you, Yvonne. I didn't even know you were here. Hello. Did I say your name right? Not bad for a white challenge, I guess. And Michelle has the pastes and the flakes if you guys are interested. Thank you for putting up with my neighbor's car alarm and all that fun stuff. Sydney, no, the snowflakes, I can't grab it right now because it's in a dish of water. It was a stencil and I put this gel medium through it. So where's my other one? I don't know where the other one is. You just laid this stencil down. I guess I can grab a different stencil. So like this stencil here, I'm trying to find the white spot. I'll just use this even though it's messy. You just put it down on your paper, put this tacky when dry stuff through it. And then after it dries, this stuff, it's tacky, so it'll stick on there just fine. Thank you, Maria. Didn't know you were here. Hello, Maria. At least I don't remember saying hello to Maria. Well, good, Yvonne. I'm glad you could make it. So this stuff is super simple and easy to use, and it's kind of nice for other things too. Oh, Maria, you just got here. We're finally finishing up. I'm pretty known for the longer lives, I think. I actually thought this would go faster. It probably would have if it wasn't for the gilding flakes, but that's okay. I just know it's the middle of the week, so a lot of you got to work. But it's probably good that I'm not too much longer because I can tell my voice is going a little bit. Yeah, then you just put the gilding flakes on though, and we made our own snowflakes, Maria, with gilding flakes. Have you ever used gilding flakes? Perfect pearls work on it too. I don't see why not, but I don't know. Yes, Maria, check them out. It's a lot of fun to do the snowflakes like this. Does anybody have perfect pearls and know if it would work on a tacky surface? I used to have perfect pearls. Actually, my son is actually currently using the like whitish perfect pearls, the only one I kept for a little project, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, you could always try it. It's a tacky surface, so I thought about actually taking it and making some like cardstock, putting it on cardstock stuff and sticking my dies to it instead of metal sheets, because I don't put my dies in metal. I don't have magnetic sheets. You used a sticky medium for perfect pearls, Sydney? All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget you can join the challenge and upload your layout to the Facebook Facebook group where the challenges are, and be entered to win gift cards to My Little Scrapbook Store, which is pretty cool that she gives those away. And next week I will be back Tuesday at 4 my time, 7 Eastern time for the blue challenge. I have no idea what I'm going to do for that. I could maybe do wedding though, since blue was my wedding color. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining, and I hope you like the page. I like how it turned out. It's a little different than usual for me, but it's really cute. I love using up these little critters. So I am going to go off and eat dinner. And then I hope you guys enjoy. Did the screen freeze on me again? My screen froze. I'm sorry, guys. I promise to have a better video next time. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Christine. Thank you, Sydney. Thank you for everybody for watching. All right, let's see if I can like turn this off and save it and not delete it. And if anybody can see my lid, oh, I found my lid. And don't forget to let Michelle know if you want any of the products that are on here, as I stand up and it snows everywhere. All right, guys, I'm turning off the video. Oh, great. Oh, low battery. Oh, good timing. I plugged it in. Okay, guys, sorry, shaking for a minute. Yeah.